Claire said mending, as soon as you said that word, I thought, of course, that's what this is. This vision, pre-COVID, was about an online group of women that gathered to stitch.
It was a way of combining all of those skills, all of those memories, all of those parts of who I've been, and reforming them into the next version of who I am in the next version of this world. It's been very meaningful. It's been very meaningful.
In the past, I've done sort of smaller pieces, you know, a half-day thing where I sit down and sort of play with color and had a little bit of fun, and they were really only for myself.
It's required me to be a little bit more courageous about what I'm prepared to show people, I guess, because it's outside of what I have ordinarily done.
It was supposed to be about fabric somehow. The first thought that came, okay, fabric of life, mending life. If I mend life, what do I mend specifically? In a safe circle of women who have experience of their lives to back me up in case I need support, which you actually did at a certain point. And I have to thank you for that, because if not for you at that moment when I was about to fall apart, I don't know, would I be sitting here? So you actually did mend me.
It's an ongoing sorting and selecting and playing. I really enjoy the playful aspect because so much of our lives is chore oriented.
The reflections that come out and the different approaches to all of this, I have found absolutely fascinating. And so my reflection comes more after the conversations rather than prior to.
I've had this mangle for years and been waiting for an opportunity to use it. Then Gladys came into my mind and the mangle, and that sort of took over.
I hope I've expressed that I've really enjoyed being part of this group and talking to people every other weekend and watching other people's processes and learning from it. So it's been a real pleasure.
I did seek out this group partly because it was an opportunity for me to interact and be in a group of lovely hearts and minds, and I'm so appreciative of having a safe space to sort of bounce these things that run through my cells that I don't always tell everybody about. The lining was the impetus to create this piece. All the stories are there, and it was the closest thing to my interior. So it's part of this exhibit to help support the idea of inside out.
The joy that people were getting from the work and from one another as well. I thought, this is great.
I'm not following any lines, I'm just